We spent a few nights in Kuressaare on Saaremaa Island. Kata and Teppo were leaving us, so it'd be just the three of us from now on. We also bumped into some real Vikings from Sweden. They had made a 30-hour crossing of the Baltic in this traditional wooden boat and were continuing to Finland before heading back home to Sweden. Imagine, 7 guys in heavy weather in this thing. We had a good time resting in Kuressaare. The town is really nice with old buildings, lots of cafes with good food and possibilities to shop around. We were even getting to know some of the back alleys. Unfortunately, we had a small leak of diesel fuel into the bilge, which needed cleaning. Not too pleasant, but done quickly enough. After Kuressaare we set out towards Ruhnu, which is a small island in the middle of the Gulf of Riga, closer to Latvia than it is to Estonia. Going there was probably our best sailing day so far. The weather was beautiful and we were sailing along with 7 knots all day long. We got into the marina in the evening and were too tired to go anywhere, so we just spent the night there. The following morning we rented bikes and went exploring. The actual village is some 2.5 kilometers from the marina, so the bikes came in handy. There was an artist's training camp going on when we arrived in the village. No wonder, the scenery is really beautiful. The place reminds me of Asterix and Obelix cartoons, with its reed roofs and wooden structures. There are a couple of shops on the island, so provisioning is possible here. There's not too much entertainment here in the evenings, although there is a bar next to the marina. We used our time to mend and fix things. The first priority was a fishnet for Milla, to replace the one that is resting on the bottom of the sea. The fish around the marina were too small to eat. But there was something else in the water too. Shrimp! I didn't even know the Baltic had shrimps. These guys were too small to eat too. Leaving Ruhnu, we started heading back north, towards Finland again. On the morning of our departure, the weather was again perfect for sailing, but towards the evening the wind started to pick up a little more. We were again aiming for Muhu and the marina of Kuivastoon. following morning we left Kuivasto and headed towards Haapsalu on the mainland. Since the wind had shifted to the north, we were motoring all day, and the girls had to entertain themselves, while I was steering the boat. When we got into Haapsalu, we bumped into the Vikings again. They were rowing their boat around the marina. For what reason, we never found out. Since Rose and Milla hadn't really seen the town earlier, we went out sightseeing. Like Kuressaare on Saaremaa, some of the buildings in Haapsalu are a bit run down, and not in great shape. But all in all, the town is charming. There are spectacular ruins of an old bishop's castle, which have served as a backdrop for movies. The ruins come with real dungeons. And facilities to practice your medieval martial arts. As well as a bell tower with great views around town, including the marina where Sabina was lying.
Onks tylsää?
Being a major town, provisioning in Haapsalu is easy, and we were stocking up on goodies for the rest of our trip. The day we were supposed to leave to Finland, the wind really picked up. By afternoon it was blowing at 32 knots, and we decided to stay an extra day here.
Mikä teillä oli?
Rikkosen.
You would think that playing hide and seek on a boat this size would be impossible.
Missä
But when it's
Milla?
not clean for a few days, anything is possible.
Missä sä oikein oot? Hei. Onko siellä alla? Sano jotain. Eikö sä oot? Oh niin.
Miksi sä et löytänyt?
No kun en mä tiennyt, että sä oot siellä. Siksen.
The next leg took us over the Gulf of Finland towards Hanko. We were heading dead downwind with a pulled-out canoe and the mainsail, and the boat was bobbing and rocking quite a bit. In the evening we even ran into some fog. Fortunately we had cleared the extremely busy shipping lanes already and got into harbor without an incident. This is Hanko. It's kind of the mecca of sailing in Finland. There's a big annual regatta here. Even during our stay, these dragon boats were heading out for a competition.
Ja, så det är det. Känns.
We stayed a couple of nights here, so I had some time to do some maintenance on the boat. One thing that seemed to maintain itself was our autopilot. I had never used it, but somehow during our stay in Hanko, it had started to work again. Since the weather was changing on this last leg of our trip, I was really glad to have the autopilot working. When it was raining, I could stay under the spray hood, while the autopilot did all the steering.